weeks ago, a friend of mine asked me, she says, are you going to do a Lionsgate event? And I'm like, nah, not going to do it. And then later that evening, I hear my guides in my head, and in my head it sounds like a thought, and they're like, "That was not a question, that was directions." I'm like, all right, fine. So that's how this session came about. It was actually advised by my guides to hold this session, and so here we are. So first, I'm going to talk about some basic things about what Lionsgate is, where the concept came from, and then we'll bring Raja through, and she'll talk a little bit. I think she has a message to share, and then we will do a meditation. So I'm always curious, where did a ritual or a concept come from? So I set out to research and to see, what is Lionsgate? Where did it come from? Where did the idea come from? Who generated it? And the concept itself, the name, is fairly new. It started to get popular right around when the internet started to get popular in the early 2000s. And it came about from our community, from the metaphysical community. And basically, it's a combination of several things that are happening today, if you look at them from several different systems. So astrologically, there's an alignment with the planet Sirius. So Earth, Orion, Sirius, Orion's belt. There's an alignment there. And I'll talk about Sirius last, so just hold on to that. What that means is when it's in alignment like that, the energies to higher realms are stronger. So it's easier to connect to our guides, basically. And hold the serious part. Serious. I'll talk about it later because I think that's the most fascinating part. Then there's also a numerology significance. It's August 8th, 8/8. Now, 8 is a special number in numerology. If you turn it sideways, it's an infinity sign. Right, so it stands for balance. It represents infinity, like I said. It's often associated with power and manifestation. Also from astrology, we have Sun in Leo. So those who are born in August, you guys are Leos, and I love Leos, you're fiery guys. And the Leo energy is very fiery. It's very exciting. And it's a good energy to create things, to manifest things. And also that energy, it comes through often as gold or yellow. It's a very powerful energy when the sun is in Leo for manifestation. Now, Sirius. So Sirius is a star, or rather, there's a Sirius A and a Sirius B, but we're not going to get into details on that. What is interesting to me about Sirius is a couple of things. Ancient Egyptians, they saw this time of year and the rise of Sirius as a very important time of year, because this is when the Nile flooded. And so the water came and it left the nutrients in the soil, and they were able to plant and grow food. So that was special for them. The Great Pyramid of Giza, it aligns with Sirius. So if you look, pyramid is here, we'll go like this. So you can visualize how it is. So this is your pyramid. And in the Great Pyramid of Giza, there are chambers, and there's the Queen's Chamber and the King's Chamber. The Queen's Chamber is down below, And there's like a little window there, and the Sirius star is right there. And then from the king's chamber, you will see Orion's belt. But that's not the most interesting part. The most interesting part is the part that I work with, and that is our soul and our spirit and our life path and what we came here to do. And I'm sure many of you have heard of a concept called starseed. Yes? So a starseed is, it's not something that you want to look at literally, although you kind of can, but basically the idea is this. In 1945, when we figured out how to destroy ourselves by dropping the atomic bomb, the universe said, uh-oh, they're going to destroy themselves. But fortunately and unfortunately, the beauty of being a human being is that of choice. And so we have the right, and in fact, it is our journey to choose. And so whether we make choices that are positive or negative, all choices are accepted by the universe, because that is our experience, is to choose. So there cannot be any interference from the outside. So no spaceship is going to come and rescue us. No big god with a lightning bolt is going to come and get rid of all the bad people. That's just not going to happen. However, here's what happened. A call went out, and here I'm talking about at the energetic spiritual level. So in not in the earth dimension, but in the universal sense. A call went out for souls, asking them to incarnate into human beings and change the course of humanity from the inside. And this was asked of souls who may not have necessarily had Earth experience. Some souls actually that are coming through have not had Earth experience, and it doesn't mean that they are less developed. It just means that they're bringing through energies that are new. So souls that we can say are higher vibrational, or souls with more experience, or souls that are a bigger container of love. That's the best way to put it, because there is no hierarchy in the universe. We use hierarchy as human beings to describe things, but really there's no one soul better than other. But some souls, each soul is on its own journey, just like each human being. And so the souls that have a lot of energy of light in them were asked to volunteer, and they were like, yeah, this sounds like fun. We're going to come in and we're going to change the world. And the next thing you know, boom, you're inside a little body that's screaming, and for some reason it's always wet. And you have forgotten everything. And so these souls started coming. And generally, we can divide it into 3 waves. The first was right after World War II. The second was 70s, 80s. And the third wave is now. And so these are souls that have come to Earth specifically to contribute to humanity, to do something good. Or rather, not even to do something good, because it is not necessary to do things. Some souls come here simply to be in a specific place in a specific time and hold the energy there. So this has nothing to do with what you do. This has nothing to do with your job. But what it has to do is this strange feeling that I'm sure many of you are experiencing, where it feels like you got to save the world. You don't really want to do it because you got other things to deal with, but you really want to save the world. But come on, it's like this really strange yearning that kind of comes out of nowhere to be of service. And the reason for that is that those souls that came here to work, more and more of them are being activated. What that means is they are they're becoming aware of who they are. and they are becoming more connected to themselves, and they are, in essence, waking up to their purpose, their mission for being here. Now, this is not the only reason why we're here. We're here for personal reasons. We are also here for soul growth, but we are also here for collective reasons. And so what does this have to do with today? Well, today, with the astrological alignment, how it is, we have a stronger connection with Sirius, which is a star. And for those who are Sirian Starseeds, and if you're one of those, let me know. This, I think, is it's my theory. But for Sirian Starseeds, this is like more activation happening right now, because this is kind of like energy of home. And for the rest of us, what's happening right now energetically is it's easier to connect, again, to other realms. So whether you are a Sirian starseed or another kind of starseed, why this day is special is because it is easier to connect to high vibrational realms, and especially I don't like to call it the home of Sirian soul, because that's not really correct. What I would call, what's a better way to describe it, is energies. Sirian energies. So you might be a Sirian starseed if you are really good at seeing patterns, and based on those patterns, you're really good at seeing what can be changed to make things better. Also, Sirian starseeds have a constant need for learning, constant need for personal growth, and they're very, very annoyed with people who are not healing and not growing and not moving at the pace that they think they should. Because Sirian starseeds are so focused on their own spirituality, it's really weird for them that other people would not be. And so my mouth is so dry when I talk. And so yeah, okay, I lost where I was. And so another way you can tell a Sirian starseed is there's a connection or merging between technology and spirituality. So if you have that in you, if you're good at seeing patterns, if you're one of these people that just like sees all of a sudden what's wrong and what can be improved in a very easy way, if you're constantly into self-growth and you're pretty good with technology, and you get annoyed by people who are not doing what you're doing, you might be Sirian starseed. So this is a special time for you. Now, there are other starseeds, and I don't want to go into it too much right now. The reason I wanted to bring it up is because this is something that Raja is going to talk about. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory in case you are not familiar with the whole concept of starseeds and being of service. Let's see. What else I want to talk about? We talked about that. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is a time of manifestation. The energy to create abundance is very strong. Now, abundance, we think abundance means a lot of money, but that's not necessarily what it means. Abundance, what it means is being in the flow with life. Because when you are in the flow with life, whatever you need, you can create. Love, health, happiness, fulfillment. All of these are in abundance when you are in the flow with life. And so this is one of the reasons we work so hard to raise our vibrations, because when we do that, then the universe works with us. Instead of trying to correct us, saying, pay attention to those of us who are stubborn like me. The most important thing to create anything is to know what you want. So as I bring Raja in, there's going to be a little bit of quiet time. I invite you to think about, what do you want? What do you want to manifest? Set a very clear intention. The clearer your intention is, the better it's going to work. If your intention is something like, I want to be rich, that's not a very clear and specific intention. So think about what you want. Sometimes we have trouble manifesting because of that, because we don't know what we want. Okay. So let's start. First, I'm going to do an invocation, which I usually do before doing any kind of energy work, whether it's a reading, a healing, or a class where we work with energies, where we call in our guides. We create our working space and we ground. So I will start with that. And I invite you to close your eyes and listen. There's a part in this invocation that you can really feel the guides coming in. So see if you can feel them come in. The energy gets stronger and thicker. That's how I experience it. You may experience it a little differently. We whirl ourselves up to the highest dimension. We connect and blend with the universal energies of all there is, calling upon our higher selves, Raja, our spirit guides, angelic spirits, ancestral spirits, spirit animals, ascended masters, your own personal guides, if you know them by name, think that name now, and all beings of love and light who have already gathered here with us today on this magical 888 Lionsgate day that opens up portals to higher realms and allows us to receive downloads, messages, and to receive healing information. We ask that everything that is to follow be for the highest good of all, and we ask that it happen with ease and grace. We call upon 6 angelic guides to surround us. Please stand to the front and back, left, right, top, and bottom, and merge your energies together, forming a bubble of light around us individually and together as a group. This is our working space, and only the energies that are appropriate for being here today may enter, and the rest shall stay on the outside of our circle. If any energies come because they need our light, and so they come to get help, but they're not relevant to what we are doing, they will stay on the outside of our working space, and our guides will take care of them. And we create a grounding cord from our tailbone, which is first chakra, all the way to the center of the earth. This is what will keep us grounded. Whatever energy is released will be released through the cord into the earth, where it will be transmuted into love. And also, we will use this cord to return into our bodies fully once we are done with this session. Hello and welcome. Our name is Raja. We are a collection of energy that personifies as a being that works with this channel for the purpose of mutual growth, mutual learning, and assisting each other. We are happy to be here with you today. And today we are going to share a message with you, and then we will take you through a meditation. The reason it is done this way, as opposed to just a regular meditation or a regular message, is that when energies like us, which are from higher realms, are channeled directly, then it is not just information in words that comes through. It is more than words. There's a lot of energy that we put through the channel out to you that is invisible. Yet it carries information and it carries codes that you receive. And whether or not you're conscious of what you receive, you understand it or not, it is still transmuted to you and it will help you. It will help you raise your vibrations. It will help you connect with your guides, and it will also help you do what your soul came to Earth to do, or at least start to figure that part out. And our message to you is this. As the channel said earlier, a call has been sent for souls to come and to help humanity, for lack of a better expression, not destroy itself. Yes, it is that serious. And you might have heard of indigo children, rainbow children, crystal children. Those are just names, but they are referring to this same idea. This is not all souls that have incarnated at this time. It is a small percentage of those souls. And those souls are here to work, to do a job, as opposed to other souls who are here for many different reasons, but generally to experience life. There is no better or worse. There is no hierarchy. Just because you are here on a mission, it doesn't say anything good or bad about you. It's just simply the reason you are here. It is impossible for any of you, for any human, any soul to fail being human. It is impossible for you to fail on your mission because, as you have probably seen in your life, and the channel has definitely seen, you are course corrected. And when the time comes, and so you become activated. Everybody who has joined today is part of this process. You would not have joined, you would not have felt connected to this energy if you did not need to hear this and experience it. We want you to understand this because it can be very confusing. Those feelings that you feel inside, that you are very sensitive to what is going on in the world, overly sensitive, that you have to leave this world a better place that you found it, feelings like that, that you have to do something, that you have to bring something through. Basically, it's this urge that seemingly has no explanation. And it confuses a lot of people when they feel it, because they feel like they are going crazy. And no, you are not going crazy. You are coming into your own. You're coming into your power. You're coming into yourself. And once you accept yourself in all areas of life, in the human life and in the spirit world, once you do that, then all of this will make sense. And so we start somewhere. We do not expect you to be perfect ever. There's no such thing as perfect. There's no such thing as a job accomplished in life. There is always more to do. There's no such thing as fully enlightened. Otherwise, why be here? Would be very boring. And so you are right where you need to be right now. And we don't mean this session. What we mean is in life and in your personal and spiritual development, you are exactly where you need to be. So do not worry if you were concerned that you are feeling purposeless, that you are behind, that should have, could have, would have. Let that go. In fact, let go of the word should and need. Those words are punishing words. Observe yourself, how often you use them, and see if you can exclude them from your vocabulary. All right. That is all we have to say on this subject right now. And we will begin with a meditation. We will start our meditation right now. So close your eyes and relax. All you have to do right now is relax. You do not need to think. All the information that you need will come to you, whether your brain receives it consciously or not. And so relax, relax, relax. Visualize or imagine yourself in a forest. It is a forest you have been to before. It is a forest that you recognize and that you feel safe in. And look down at your feet, and you will see a path. You may have already found that path, or you may be walking on a path that is unseen, yet you feel it. Follow the path. And as you walk, look around. Take your time. Notice what is the temperature of the air. Does it feel humid or dry? Do you hear anything? Do you hear birds? What do you see? What kind of trees? Do you see bushes? Do you see flowers? Are there any smells? Look around. All right. Continue walking on this path, and soon you will come to the edge of the forest. And you will step out into a field, noticing that it is night. Or rather, it is very, very early dawn. The sun hasn't risen yet, but Sirius has, and you can see it. It's a big, bright star up in the sky. And make yourself comfortable. If you like, you can remain standing, looking at the star, or you can sit, or you can lie down. Regardless of how you are, where you're positioned within this meditation, take your attention to Sirius and see its light. And now take your attention to your heart chakra, which is right in the middle of your torso at the heart level. And visualize or imagine your heart chakra as a green sphere, like a bright green bowling ball that is spinning right at your heart center. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, allow your heart chakra to grow. With every inhale, what started out as a bowling ball-sized object is expanding. It's expanding to be size of a basketball, size of a big watermelon. And it keeps expanding bigger and bigger. And now your heart chakra is bigger than you. It spreads out in all directions. And so if somebody were to look at you with their third eye, what they would see is a big green sphere with you inside. But do not stop there. Keep growing your heart chakra bigger and bigger. And soon you will begin to feel the energy of the other people in the session. Yes, you are located in different parts of the world, but your energies together right now have come for a specific purpose. And so energetically, you are in the same space. And so as you expand your heart chakra, you will begin to feel people on your left and on your right. When you do that, when you feel the energy of another human being, send them your love as a way to say hello and wish them well, wish them what you would wish for your child or for somebody who you love dearly, and wish only the best for them. Oftentimes, humans lack energy to create or to heal. And so when you come together, as you are now sharing energies, this is how you support each other. You give each other an influx of energy that you would otherwise be lacking. And in this way, you help each other heal, grow, progress. How wonderful is that? Yes, that by helping those around you, you uplift, you help yourself. This is what this time is about. And we're not talking specifically about today, 888. We're talking about this time in your lifetime. It's about healing, and it's about supporting each other in that process. All right. And now take your attention back up to Sirius. And you will notice something that's been there for quite some time. You may have already noticed it, or you may have not, that there is a strong beam of gold light coming from that area in the cosmos and going right into your heart center. Take a deep breath in, breathing in this light and allowing it to fill your heart. Inhale in, breathing in gold light, allowing it to move through your heart chakra. Your heart chakra may turn into metallic green color or golden green, or sometimes you may see both colors, depending on how you perceive energy. And we're going to sit with this gold light for a few moments. Each of you will get something slightly different. But for the most part, what you will be receiving are activation codes for your spirit, for your soul. What that means is you will receive downloads and insights from the spirit world, particularly from the Sirian energies, that will help you heal and grow and contribute to the betterment of humankind. Sitting here with gold light coming from direction of Sirius, allowing this gold light to enter your heart and fill your heart. At this time, there's no need to involve your brain. Noticing we are connecting through the heart. We are not here to figure things out right now. That is for later. We're here to receive. We're here to expand. We're here to step into our power. So breathing in this gold light, allowing it to fill your heart, and in fact, go beyond your heart and start filling your entire body with gold. Some of you may see symbols coming through this light. Some of you may actually hear tones of music. Some of you may be very hot right now. Receiving this energy with gratitude. Allowing yourself to connect to your other self, to your high vibrational self, to the self that is in the spirit world right now, helping you be a human being. Continuing to receive this golden light from Sirius into your heart, allowing it to spread through your body. And more than that, allowing yourself to step into your truth, to step into your power. As the channel mentioned earlier, this does not mean that you're supposed to do something with it. Some of you, maybe, but some of you are just meant to receive it, because when you receive it, this energy connects with the earth through you, and then it is able to go out to other people. As you receive this gold light, you may also see an object there that is given to you from your star sisters and brothers. If you receive that gift, scan your body and see where it feels like it would be right to place it, and place it there. Some of you may have started to feel a bit of pressure or gentle tapping or itching on the top of your head as well through your 7th chakra. And that is normal as well. This is you receiving insights and downloads from the spirit world. Some of it may be clear right now, but some of it, or rather most of it, will reveal itself in time. So do not worry. Do not worry about having to figure everything out right now. Put a few more deep breaths in and out, receiving golden light through your heart, and now through the top of your head. With every breath, becoming stronger, more grounded into self, gaining confidence with every breath. Now, this Lion's Gate energy is not just active on this day. There are a few days before and a few days after where it is active as well. So you will continue to receive your downloads. You will also continue to receive healing energy for the next few days. If it feels a little bit overwhelming on your body, simply ask for the volume to be turned down. Our brothers and sisters in the spirit world get so excited when you open yourself up for connection that they forget that you have a body sometimes. And so, if you need to remind them, take it easy. All right. And one more thing we're going to do before we return fully into the present moment And that is scan your body using visualization, using your mind's eye, and find a place in your body that feels stuck. Maybe that area feels heavy or a bit crampy or itchy. When you find that, take your attention to it, thank it for being there for you, and allow it to go home, release it. Once again, scan your body, finding an area of tightness or otherwise area that is different from the rest of your body. Focus on it, say thank you, and free it. Allow whatever it is to go down through the grounding cord into the earth for recycling. Over the next several days, if you wish, you can also continue with this process with locating an area of stuckness or blockage in your body. You do not need to know what it is. You do not need to go into your past to know the story. The story is over. It is done. There's no need to live in the past. And so, as you find that area in your body, release it with gratitude. Because every single block you have at one point was a resource that helped you. All right. And now let us return back into the present time and into the present space. Thanking your Sirian brothers and sisters. Getting up if you were sitting down or lying down, and beginning your journey back into the forest. And I will count you out. When we come to 3, you will open your eyes, feeling strong, confident, full of light, full of love, and at the same time, very, very peaceful. Inhale in 1, exhale out 2, and inhale in, gently bringing your eyes open, coming back into the present time and space. We thank you for coming here today. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for supporting each other. And we will now say our goodbye until we see you again.